Hello yet again. This is Mubanga. This time around I want to show you how to process a record to do with Twitter. In this regard, I'm going to show you how you can follow, how you can comment, how you can do the retweet and also liking. And also I'm going to show you how you are going to get the code and ensure that the work is done perfectly. So for me to do this, I'm going to look at a task that is related to Twitter. Kindly I ask you to follow me closely because this is a little bit tricky. It's quite different from these other jobs. So here I have this one. Click on it. So when you see this window, what you need to do is you accept the task. Once you accept the task, you can see the instruction here is saying go to Twitter post and do the following. So these are the things that I'm supposed to do on this link. So I'll just highlight this. Just highlight this and then follow it. As you do this, you must ensure that your Twitter account is active, that you have signed into it. So there we go, my page has opened. The first thing that I'm supposed to do ideally is to like this page, and I have to take note of the number of likes. So in this case it is 11 likes. Then I have to go back, accept that I've followed, and also need to put the number of likes, which is 11. I have to go back, retweet. This is where it's supposed to go when retweeting. Okay, there is a retweet. So I need to say something about this. In this case I'll just say excellent online check writer, and then I say retweet. Okay, now for me, remember this, one of the issues that I need to do is I need to get the URL for the retweet. In order for me to get this, I will need to go to my profile. Once I go to my profile, I need to look just at the number of the times that has elapsed from the time that I did that one. Quite right, you might see this one. This is one is a wall, but the task that I've done is this one. So for me to get a retweet of this, I need to go to this arrow, click on it, and then copy link to tweet. It is this one that I'll put here. Also on this section, copy of the reply that I made, I just have to put this one here, which is excellent online check writer. Said excellent online check writer. Once I do this, the other work that I'm supposed to do is to get the verification code now. So for me to get the verification code, I need to go to the home page so that I go back to the original tweet. Which is this one, this case. So I have to go there. For me to get the code in this case, there are two ways. One, if I am using a handset, that is a mobile phone, it's a bit different from when I'm using a desktop or a laptop. On a mobile device, it is just straightforward. Here I'm going to get the red button for me to click on and then get the code. But since I'm using the desktop, I will minimize this so that the screen seems as that of a mobile device. Therefore, I just need to scroll down until I get this red button. Press on this red button and wait for this timer to get to 0, and then you get a code afterwards. One thing that you should note at this point is never should you disturb this screen, because once you go into anything else and then you get back, you find that the clock had to pause, not until this window is active. So because these tasks that we do, for example, there's also time attached here, we need to be mindful of this. So this is why we must ensure that this one is active. Let us wait. Let's exercise a lot of patience. The other hint that I can give you on this kind of a job is you really need to be mindful of the sequence of getting what is needed, and also be mindful of the instructions that has been given. Ensure that you follow it closely and you input each and every information that is required. Okay, as we still can see, the timer is winding down. Not until it gets to 0, that's when the code will appear. Let's remain patient. Remain patient as you see the clock winding down. Remember, like I mentioned earlier, at this stage don't open any other window except for this one, otherwise the timer will pause. So let's just leave it like this, not until it gets to 0. Remember, like I advised earlier, you really need to be patient when you are performing these tasks, and also be mindful of the requirements and all the necessary instructions you need to follow. As you can see now, we are at less than a minute to go. Okay, we are almost there. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so as we can see, we have gotten our code, which is 9047. We need to factor in that 9047, and then we submit the task. Now be watchful of what will happen here. As you can see, it's saying could not verify the QR because please make sure the link is publicly shared. Anyone should be able to see. Now usually in Twitter you'd find that the URL is not actually in public. So what you need to do at this point, you need to use another platform. So just maximize this After maximizing this one, then you go to the original tweet, sorry, this one here, and then you go through the LinkedIn share. Remember, it is the same task that we are doing. Once you get here, click on the share in the post, and once this comes, just type in useful and post. Then you view the post, another window will open. When this window opens, go on these three dots and then copy the link to the post. Then you go back. You need to make sure that you replace this with what you've gotten from that side, and then you submit the task. Now see what happens. As you can see, it's been successful. Then you go back to the job pages. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video and have not yet subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and hit the subscription button and a verification bell, so that each time I release a video of this kind of work, you will be able to get the notification and you are going to enjoy the video. Thank you so much and good luck.